Well, Miss Molly, you want to go to work, baby? Huh? You want to go to work? You love working. I know, yeah, you love work. You love working. You want to go? Nice and warm today. It's like 50 out. Are you ready? Well, nice day, Molly. Come on, let's go. Come on. We're going to work. We're going to work. Come on, let's go. Pretty warm out this morning, Molly. Truck's gonna start right up there today. Well, yeah, it will. March 10th, 2021. Today I got a call from a guy. I've never worked for him before. He's a couple of towns over. I guess he's got an old boiler with some old cast iron radiators upstairs. And some of the piping that goes from the boiler to the steel pipe is leaking. So he's got a lot of old stuff there. I'm probably gonna have to go there and send me some pictures to my cell phone. It looks like 1-inch copper. Whoever did the job, they didn't solder the joints properly and it's leaking and it's got buckets under it or whatever. So all the best thing to do is go there and drain the boiler down and find out what's leaking, cut the old shit out, cut the stuff out that's leaking and put in new. I mean, I have some of the fittings in the truck, but I don't have them all. I don't think I have a 1-inch T, or we'll try to get you some shots when I get there. I guess you see me on the YouTubes. Been following me, I guess, from what he said, so try to get you some shots. Pretty warm out. It's gonna be like 50 degrees today, so today's a good day to do that. Go drain it down and cut out what's bad and repair it. Turn it back on. I mean, what are you gonna do? I guess he went to school for HVAC from what he said, so I don't know. That's all I'm gonna do this morning. Go over there and see if I can help this cat out. Steve is working again, Mama. Steve is working again. It's hanging way over. That's not good. See how far that's hanging over?
This, right?
Yeah, that's going to be too much pressure for that.
Yeah.
We could probably do on that is maybe put a T here and hang it here. Mm-hmm. That's what I would do, because that's gonna, if that fills with water, that's gonna break off right there.
Yep.
That's not good. We're gonna drain it down anyway, right?
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
So what's leaking?
So it's leaking, like, it looks like it's leaking somewhere.
Oh, it's leaking up the top there. All right, so that's copper.
And then right over here too.
Is it leaking from the copper part, or is it leaking from the... Yeah, it's leaking from the copper part. See, that's 1.25 by 1. Yeah, that's copper.
All right.
What we could do is we could make a cut here,
Yep.
back that out, and get another adapter and a new piece.
Okay.
But it's hitting on that pipe, see?
Yeah.
I bet you any money it wore out, right there. See where it's hitting?
Mm-hmm.
I bet you any money it wore out on the top. That's what happened there. See it?
Yeah.
Because it's hitting. So what we're gonna have to do is raise that hanger up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll put some cardboard between it.
Okay.
And then this one here.
Yeah, it's like leaking right over here from what it looks like.
Yeah.
It looks like it was coming off, see?
Yeah, I might be able to cut that, pop that off.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, you want to hang the tank here? I think that's probably a better. That's a better way than doing that. All right, so let's drain it down, okay, and then we'll rip and tear. So you got cast iron radiators like this upstairs?
Correct. Yep.
All right, is there a pit I can drain into?
There isn't, but I can grab a hose.
Well, what about a pit? Is there a pit, or we got to use a pump?
Most
You got
likely a pump, yeah.
You don't have a pit.
No.
Well, you got this drain right here. We could drain into that.
All right.
I'd rather not pump it unless I have to. We'll take that cover off and drain into that, right?
Yep.
And then that'll be low enough for us to do our work. Yeah, it's 1 inch. That's looking crazy. Look at that shit, huh? So it just keeps dripping.
Yeah. And supposedly they said they fixed it, but then we came in here, and once we moved in and started turning the heat up higher.
The old gas piping. See it?
Yeah.
Going up?
Yep.
You didn't even take none of this out, huh?
No.
Wow. Alright, so let me get my my tools and we'll do it.
That's what I said when I first came in and saw all that.
Well, everything's PEX. I'm gonna save the planet. Dripping. Let's hope no one takes a dump while I'm draining.
I'll tell my kids.
Now, do you need a radiator key to open up all the radiators upstairs?
That, honestly, I don't know.
Alright, we'll go look.
Okay.
So we're gonna go around, open every one of them up.
All of them? Okay. So that's how you do it.
Yeah, the little key.
Can I buy those?
This is the kind, them are real good ones.
Yeah.
You can get them on eBay once in a while.
Yep.
You're gonna go around, open them all up, and leave them open.
Alright, well.
They're all like that?
Yes.
Yeah, nice covers. They're beautiful radiators too, huh?
Yeah, they are.
Alright, so you're gonna take care of that. I'm gonna start on the other stuff.
Alright, well.
I sent the guy out to get some fittings. We're gonna change this male adapter. We're gonna change this T. I'm gonna put a female T here for the expansion tank. We can knock that elbow off. I'll put a coupling here. I could save this part. This goes to some radiators down here. This is coming out. That's too long of a piece. If this tank ever let go, it'd break right off. You'd have a flood. Can't do that shit. No good. So we'll put a plug in the end there. A low water cutoff. It's a Birmingham. Damper's stuck open. So we're gonna get ripping and tearing here. This here we're gonna cut here. I think that what's happening is that's hitting there. I got one of these. Inch and a quarter by 1 mils. There shouldn't be a problem with that. We're gonna raise this up a little bit before we do anything. We get it all cut. I'm gonna make a cut. I've cleaned it good. I'm gonna make a cut here. That's gonna be backed out. I think it's leaking on top. I could feel it's all. That's gonna have to be raised. He's got all the radiators open upstairs, so there shouldn't be any water in it. I know a lot. We'll give it to you. How you doing, Ma? Gonna get a slip coupling for that, so that'll be fine. That one I should be able to get a regular coupling on there, not a problem. We're gonna unsweat it right there. Reuse that piece. This is gonna be cut here. I'm gonna put a tap T here for the tank. I gotta make another cut here. We could pop this off, pop that off, and then unscrew it. Oh, that's a drip there. Got a leaker! We got a leaker. I sent the guy out to get some fittings I need. Yeehaw! It's all coming out anyway, so might as well just cut it. When in doubt, we cut it out. Hello?
Steve. Sorry, I'm having a hard time like reading your handwriting. So it's 1.5 slip coupling, is it?
No, 1 inch.
1 inch.
1 inch slip coupling.
1 inch slip coupling.
I want a 1 inch copper by 1 inch copper by ½ inch female T.
1 inch copper by
1 inch copper
1 inch copper
by ½ inch female T.
½ inch female T.
And then, what else did I have on there that you haven't had?
It looks like what is it? 1 inch male adapter.
Yeah, 1 inch copper male adapter.
Okay.
And then a 1 inch copper T.
Okay, 1 inch copper T. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
He's having a hard time reading my handwriting, he said. Shit, man, oh, crazy. I write like a doctor, you know. See, we laugh, writes like a doctor. Alright, so we're gonna heat this up and I'm gonna pop this right off. Hoping to. Got all kinds of flipping packs on this thing. What a flipping shit show. Unbelievable. She's a real shit show, mama. ProPress guy. No good. They're probably all like that. It's a real shit show, Mama. I should have probably left that fucking thing connected because it's just floating in the flipping wind here. But whatever. I'm not too worried about it. I gotta get a ladder. That's really on there, Mom. I need to get a persuasion pipe on that. I got some 2-footers in the truck. Got a 3-foot piece of pipe on this thing. Come off now. When in doubt, put a bigger piece of pipe on there. That's what you learn from the old-time plumbers. You know? Give it a little bit more Gundy. What a flipping shit show. What a flipping shit show, Mama. I wonder how bad this tea is. Obviously, you see what the other joint look like. We'll just put new in there. I'm not going to be too worried about it. Yeah, we're just going to put no. Don't look too kosher. Hey, look at too kosher there, Mama. that one. We'll give it to you. How you doing? Another 3-foot pipe on this one. Alright, we just need a little bit more oomph. Got pecks on the other end of this. Looking crazy. She's a shit show, Mom. A real shit show. Yeah, it's all worn out. What a mess. It's all worn out. Great. I'm taking a 1/4 by 1. Look at that. That's an expensive fitting right there. Yeehaw. Very expensive, but what are you gonna do? I cleaned it good, so that should be fine. See what was rubbing on the pipe. Soldering's a dying art. All I can say. You want to press your fittings? Go ahead. What do I care? I'll skin off my balls. Skin off my balls. This is all M tubing, it doesn't have to be L because it's on heating. I did put that on the floor and hit it again with a torch. I don't like the way it looks, so. I got my male adapters. I put Teflon tape on there, hit it with a rag, and I'm gonna put some pipe dope. I use the Mega Lock, I like it. Any pipe dope will do. Any dope will do, huh? A little fritz on there, a little dope. I'm gonna tighten this up good. And we can solder. This is 1¼ inch female, 1¼ inch male by 1 inch copper. 1¼ inch IPS by 1 inch copper male adapter. That's what that's called. I did raise that pipe up, move that hanger up, so it shouldn't hit, but we'll check it. Gotta put some cardboard on there or something, make sure it don't hit. But I'm gonna tighten these up really good, and we'll get back to you. I gotta tighten them up with a pipe wrench. We don't want them leaking. We don't want no leakers. Only a little house. I don't know why he's got all this cast iron in here, but oh well, Mama. What do you want to do? Shit happens. You should be able to use a 14 and tighten up 1 inch, only 1 inch. I got 18s, I got 2-footers. You want to make sure she's tighter than 2 coats of paint. You don't want no leakers. Something on that thread like that. If that was leaking, after a while it would rust up and it wouldn't leak anymore. But if it's on the copper, it ain't gonna make up. Yeah.
Sorry, man, I feel like a jackass.
No big deal. I feel like that all the time. You got the fittings?
I do.
Yeah, that's
And I have yours right here too.
Well, at least the guy had enough sense to call me and see what I wanted.
Yeah.
You know me there?
Yeah, I said your name. You knew. He's let me call him.
I usually work out of New Bedford more than Fall River.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You do mostly residential?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
First 12 years I was in the union, so I did all commercial.
Yeah. What made you get out, if you don't mind me asking?
There was one guy in the shop that did home service,
Yeah.
residential service, and I always liked it. Oh, it was back in the day. It was kind of slow there, and there was no work. You could travel to be a welder. That's about it. So
Yeah.
it was like a year or so. There was no work, so I said, I might as well go on my own. That's what I did. Never looked back since.
That's good.
What about you? Why do you like? You do residential?
No, I do commercial.
Yeah, that's where the money is, actually.
Yeah.
That's tight. That ain't gonna work.
And I guess there was a leak on the pipe, and he was soldering it with water in it and everything. Isn't that stupid?
Well, as long as you can steam it out, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
You can't steam it out, then you got problems. See how it's steaming out?
He wasn't doing that at all.
Did it leak?
The video wasn't too long, but I just ended up going to the next video.
Black, no sugar.
No sugar.
I might have to raise that hanger up some more yet. Oh, it's good enough for this neighborhood. Plug in there. We can put the tank right here. We're gonna have to raise up this hanger, either to squeeze the top a little bit with pliers. All right, so we got this off here. You got everything shut off upstairs?
Yes.
All right, so we put the tank here. We're gonna fill it. This here, we got space, see it? Wouldn't hurt to leave the cardboard there, but there is space between them now, so don't need it. The feeder here. So the water's gonna feed in here. It's an automatic feeder. 12 to 15 pounds. You got everything off upstairs, right?
Yep.
All right. Turn this on, it's gonna feed in. If we have any leaks, you said it's a pilot. Forget my thing. It's like the same type of gas valve I changed the other day. Just lighten the pilot. He's upstairs bleeding all the radiators. Let's see if it stays on. I'm gonna turn this to on. Make sure it works before I leave it, right? He's only got one wing nut here. He's upstairs bleeding everything, so. This is back to on. Power's back on. Once the thermostat calls, he'll fire right up. It's worn out from hitting the black pipe. And this one was dripping from here somewhere. He's bleeding the radiators upstairs. I don't see any leaks. We reused this piece. This joint was bad. We put a new T, new male adapter, new elbow. Put a T with a female, street female for the tank. That's the best spot for it right there. It's out of the way. The other thing coming over would have broken off. And we put that new male adapter, and we got space between there. It's not hitting anymore. I know it's got clearance because I put a piece of cardboard in there. I did move that hanger up and I squeezed it out of the way. I derelit the thing. As soon as he turns the thermostat on, he'll fire. You made me coffee. It's a lot bigger. It's only a little house. I don't know why he's got such a big unit in it. Fire it up. Alright, no more leaks. Alright, so you're happy with everything?
Yes, sir.
Fired up. I relit the pilot. We got nothing's leaking there. You drained, did you go around and bleed all the radiators?
I did.
Alright. You got a couple of radiators here, but this should be soap bleeding. You can hear it running. It's cheaper to get a 1/2 T with a 1/2 inch street female. It's cheaper. If this was all brass by Tap T, it's like 40 bucks. Crazy money. That's it. No more leaks. Got some weird shit in this house. Well, Mrs. Molly. It's over. What's over, Miss Molly? Oh, he's out. Some low-hanging fruit there. Holy mackerel, Andy. We've got some low-hanging fruit there, Molly. Shit, yeah, it's low-hanging fruit.